Radio. Would you spend your time trying to get your music on the radio in today's world? I don't know. In Canada, we have this radio station called CBC. It is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. And they promote a lot of up-and-coming music in Canada. I think it is still relevant to get your music on the radio. It's still a large channel to get your music discovered from people that may have never heard of you. Because I think there's two types of music listeners. People listen to music on Spotify and Apple Music, or people listen to music on the radio. And you need to be in both areas. Also, there's people that listen to both, but you need to be in both areas so you just have a bigger footprint. I am going to try to get my music on CBC radio. My music is radio ready, which means it has been properly mastered to play on the radio. That's one very specific thing, like a lot of musicians don't know. When you are recording and mixing your songs, you need to have your songs properly mastered so they can be on the radio. If they're not properly mastered, if they're not in the proper file type, radio stations will just totally ignore them because you need to have your songs radio play ready. So in the end, I do think radio stations are still relevant to try to get on. I would like to have the song Decisions be played on the radio. So you heard it here first. Day one, this is June 8th. The goal is to get the Decisions song played on the radio. Let's see how long it takes. Nice kitchen, right? Yeah, I just had it redone. First things first, I'm going to build a list, a headhunting list, if you will, of people I want to contact that work at CBC, their Twitter accounts, their Instagram accounts, their email accounts, the show program email accounts, do all the research. That might take an hour or two, build the list, and then chunk that, and then the other chunk would be reaching out to all these people. Ideally building some type of salesy, genuine email template that you can blast out to all these people. It's not spam, like you should build some type of template that you can reuse, copy and paste for each email, but then get into the email and customize it, doing research on the person, saying something genuine. So you can take the spam approach where you copy paste and blast them out to your target list, but you're going to get a low open rate, you're going to get a low response rate. It's not worth it. I feel like I'm talking about myself in the third person. Where are we going?
Outside.
Do you hear that? That is a lawnmower. We are in the suburbs right now, and you do not hear those types of things in Berlin, like lawnmowers. We are in like metro suburbs, so we're like 15 minutes, 10 minutes away from like downtown Ottawa, which is really not that far away. I'm going to work here for the next like 3 hours and build my target list of people I want to headhunt at the CBC. I wish this vlog was so big that someone at the CBC was just watching this and they could email me after and just say like, hey, I saw your vlog and I'll save you the time.
We're twining. This is like twinkle, 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 twine.
These are the perks about living at home. Tandoori chicken?
Tandoori coming up.
So I've made the target list of people. Now I need to reach out to those people. And I'm going to do so with custom emails like I was saying this morning. Another thing I have on the go today are influencers. I'm talking to 2 influencers on Instagram, which means they have a large following. One has a following of about 15,000 people. The other influencer I'm talking to has a following of about 76,000. Yes?
Anne has a request for you.
What is it?
She would like you to play your new songs.
Okay, I'll be down in a second.
Okay. Mike's coming down in a second.
So I'm talking about these two influencers. Yeah, the other one has a following of 76,000. So that's what I'm kind of most excited about. I'm going to be posting, he's going to be posting 3 Instagram stories. So a story on Instagram lasts for about 24 hours. And when you have a following on Instagram of 10,000 or more, there's the option to directly link a story to a URL, which is very beneficial for the advertisement, because I can link that right to my Spotify page and potentially gain a follower or gain a listener. So I'm going to be doing 3 stories next week with this influencer with 76,000 people, which could be really good or could be really bad. I don't know. I've never done influencer marketing. This will be the first test. It's paid. I do have to pay this person. If it works, I'll double down and probably spend more money on it. If it doesn't, then you have to test, you have to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. So this is one of the things, even though it's paid, I gotta see if it works to know if I should continue doing more of it.
Now it's all good, babe. But I thought would, babe. Baby,